what they mean to men and women, to people again. This dress was designed by Jason Wu. Jason had no idea that this is what Michelle Obama was going to wear on Inaugural night. There were many designers who basically presented sketches to Ikram Goldman, though she refuses to take any credit for it, who has a great boutique in Chicago. It was narrowed down to 4 designers. There, I guess, they get put before a firing squad if they were admitted to being one of the other 3, one of the other 4. So we're never sure who the other 3 actually are. Jason flew out to Chicago, met with Ikram, came back to the studio, made the dress in secret with 3 other people, hands sewed every single flower and bead on the dress, and delivered it on the night before Thanksgiving to Chicago, and then never thought about it again. On Inaugural night, he was sitting with his boyfriend in his apartment eating Chinese takeout, and he went to the kitchen to get something, and his boyfriend started yelling, "I goes, come back in here." And Jason looked at it and said, "I think that's my dress." And didn't really realize it until the phone started ringing from Taiwan, and his mother was screaming over the phone. And then after that, the world was screaming for Jason Wu. It's an extraordinary sort of entry into this world for Jason. I give Jason an enormous amount of credit because he was offered the moon to franchise and license his name. And what he did instead was that 2 or 3 weeks later, when he presented his collection in New York, he turned everybody down and then presented a collection in New York, had 3 white dresses in them and took them all out because he didn't want to be known as just that guy. The reason why I say the dress is a great example of both romance and what the power of dresses can do is, yes, you can argue that the skirt was too full, that the strap on the side, is too wide, that the length is a little bit too long, that she didn't exactly know how to walk in the dress. However, what the newly elected president said, newly inaugurated president said, when he walked out on the stage meant everything. The first thing he said as president to the public was, "How great looking is my wife?" Frankly, it doesn't matter what critics say. That's all